Hi kindergarten, it's Miss Corey and it's math time, so let's get at it. We are learning all about time and how to tell time to the hour. And we've worked really hard at looking at an analog clock and saying, up, it's 3 o'clock, or looking at a digital clock and saying, up, it's 6 o'clock. We've also worked hard on how to draw the hands of a clock and how to write a digital clock. Now we are going to work on some matching. So we're going to play a little game. We'll play 4 rounds of it where we're going to look at digital clocks and analog clocks, and we're going to find the two that tell the same time. So here we go. Okay, so we have lots of clocks here. And let's start by looking at the digital clocks. This one says 3 o'clock. Great job. I spy an analog clock that also says 3 o'clock. Who can find it? Shout out. Is it on the right, the middle, or the left? Great job. This one, the left one, says 3 o'clock. So let's match them up. Okay, what time does this clock say? 7 o'clock. Great job. Who thinks they can find the analog clock that says 7 o'clock? Point to it. Great job. This one says 7 o'clock. I see the 12, that minute hand is pointed to the 12, and the hour hand is pointed to the 7. Great job. 7 o'clock. What time does this clock say? 12 o'clock. Who can find the 12 o'clock clock? Great job. It's right here. And we know it's 12 o'clock because both those, the minute hand and the hour hand, are on pointing to the 12. Great job. So we have 12 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and 3 o'clock. Okay, let's get another set of cards. Let's see if we can find the next pairs. Okay, this time we're going to read the analog clock first. Okay, so this time we're going to read the analog clock first. What time does this clock say? If I heard 11 o'clock, you're right. 11 o'clock. Who can find the digital clock? Point to it. Great job. It's right below it. 11 o'clock. Okay. What time does this analog clock say? 6 o'clock. Great job. The minute hand is pointing to the 12 and the hour hand is pointing to that 6. 6 o'clock. Point to the digital clock that says 6 o'clock. Great job, you found it. It's this one, 6 o'clock. Finally, what time does this clock say? Very good, it says 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. And where's our digital clock that says 1 o'clock? Right there. You found it. Very good. So yet again, we have 11 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 1 o'clock. Great job. Okay, here's our next set. We're going to mix them up. Okay. What time does this clock say? 9 o'clock. Great job. Who can find that analog clock that says 9 o'clock? Oh, that was tricky. There's actually 2 clocks out right now that say 9 o'clock. Both these ones say 9 o'clock. Great job. They both say 9. Okay, what time does this clock say? 5 o'clock. Great job. Where's the analog clock that says 5 o'clock? Great job. It's right on top of it. 5 o'clock. Now, 8 o'clock. Miss Corey's going to fix this one. This card's wrong. What do we need to do? We need to cross this one off, and we need to have it point to that 8. Very good. So we have 9 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and 8 o'clock. Okay, we have one last round. Okay. Okay. What time does this clock right here say? 4 o'clock. Great job. Who can find the clock that says 4 o'clock? Very good. It's this one right here. The hour hand is pointing to the 4, the short hand, and the minute hand, the long hand, is pointing to the 12. 4 o'clock. What time does this clock say right here? Yeah, it says 2 o'clock. The hour hand is pointing to the 2, and the minute hand is up to the 12. 2 o'clock. Where's the digital clock that says 2 o'clock? Very good. Right next to it. 2 o'clock. And finally, what time does this clock say? 10 o'clock. So which one says 10 o'clock? This one right here. Great job. We have 4 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and 2 o'clock. Great job, kindergarten. So we had fun today by matching up our digital clocks to our analog clocks. Today, your assignment is going to be to do a worksheet that has both the digital clock and the analog clock. And then your job is to write the matching time. So this one says 9 o'clock, and then you're going to write the digital time right here. This one says 4 o'clock, so you're going to draw on the hands, okay? I've also assigned 2 other sheets to give you more practice in either your digital clocks or your analog clocks. So you get to pick which one you want to practice again with your digital or your analog. Thanks again for working so hard with Miss Corey and figuring out those times to the hour. I'll see you tomorrow.